Hey guys, it's Johnny here from Spirits People, and you guys, the curious drinkers, are in for a treat today. We're going to look at bananas. So bananas is one of those things that a lot of people will get on the nose and on the palate. There's some bourbons and there's some Tennessee whiskeys. There's also some rums that have a very distinct banana aroma and banana flavor profile associated with it. If you look at something like such as Jack Daniel's, you would see that you probably get something like a regular or maybe even sometimes an overripe banana sensation to it. If you go ahead and look at some rums, you might get a younger banana, and you might also get some of these kind of green banana notes on something like a mezcal or even like a gin sometimes. We are gonna chop up some stuff and we're gonna put them in the tasting glasses, and then we're gonna head back into the office and do a little bit of nosing and an assessment of the variation of these different kinds of bananas. So we have a very young, and you might be able to see this on the camera here, this is a green banana, so a very, very young banana, and it's probably not gonna be very sugary, it's probably gonna be borderline savory. We have a regular banana, nice and yellow, as you would suspect it to be as you pick it up in a supermarket. And at the end, we have this little beauty. My personal favorite, the Overripe Banana, which is going to be very sweet, very sugary. Yeah, I quite like these. A lot of people don't. They get all brown and stuff. My wife absolutely hates these, so whenever we have bananas, I tend to buy a lot so that they get a little yummy at the end here. I'll peel these now, and I'll put the peels in the compost. Compost, people, compost. I will put the different variations of the bananas in these bowls. Similar to the apples and pears, try to find the nuances between the different stages of bananas. So yeah, hope this is going to be fun, and we'll see what happens. Alright guys, so we peeled the bananas, and they're quite young and almost kind of raw banana, and then you have the regular one here. So they look the exact same. Stop clinking the balls. Balls? Balls. Balls. So they kind of look the same, but when you peel them, you definitely get the difference. And if you've ever peeled like a very young or green banana, you'll find it quite hard to kind of crack open, to kind of peel it off. Whereas this one here, the Overripe Banana, it's like a film actually. You peel it off almost like a film. The peel is maturing as well as the banana is maturing. So the peel is getting thinner and thinner and more kind of soft, and the banana is doing that same thing. So I'm assuming that there's some kind of process that the banana goes through where the sugary contents inside the banana just kind of develops. Raw. Boom. Baby food, anyone? You can feel the softness as you kind of mush these up as a development from the green to the yellow. This one is going to be super soft, it's going to be easy. This one was a lot easier to kind of mash up than the first one here. It's very interesting. There's a color difference as well, actually. Now that I'm looking at it, the green banana peeled and mashed up is basically kind of very pale and very white looking. And the middle one here is getting a little bit more of a tint, almost like a lemon. Then you move over to this, it's almost like a golden color. There's a color development of these which in itself is kind of a representation of the warmth that you get throughout this journey here. Let's pop these into some glasses and then we'll jump into the office and we'll do some smelling. Smells fucking amazing. The Overripe Banana smells like banana bread. It's very sugary, a lot of sweetness in this. This one here, you can still get that kind of, the sensation of the peel. When you peel a banana, you get that. It's almost like there's a little bit of a bitter scent there. There we go. Actually, what's interesting, and I'll do a little video here from the side. What you can't see from up here is that the chunkier bits over here in the green banana gets kind of less here. It's almost like those chunks are kind of melting apart. And then the last one here, it's almost like it's a liquid. This is very interesting. Don't know what this means. Probably doesn't mean anything, but all right guys, we're back in the office here and it's a little bit cooler again. I've chosen, for some reason, I choose the hottest times of the day to do these. I have my different variations of bananas here. So I have the green banana, the yellow banana, and I have the spotted banana. I have them lined up here with some coins on top so the aromas don't escape from the glass. And yeah, let's nose these and see what happens. As we talked about in the kitchen, there was some notes on the green banana that was a little bit more on the vegetable-like side of things. See if you guys can see it. So it's kind of, as I said before, it's kind of chunky in the glass, and the younger banana is a lot firmer, and the fibers, I guess, is kind of in its early stages and it hasn't really dissolved into a sweeter banana yet. So those fibers are quite strong. So as I was mashing up this banana, it was quite hard to get. You can kind of see it in the glass. So this one here is quite chunky. It smells like a vegetable. It doesn't smell sweet at all. It's very vegetal on the nose. It's very interesting because when you think about a banana, you kind of have the association of that kind of sweetness that a banana gives you, a banana dessert, banana on your breakfast, that kind of stuff. So like you have that kind of sweet memory of banana, if you will. Talk about memories as well. So trying to enhance the memories of banana, I don't really have a memory of this kind of green banana because like it's not something that I would eat. And I don't know if anyone would actually eat a green banana. Maybe some will. I don't have a strong memory of this, but I think this is very interesting. Is I'll try to catalog this sensation of a green banana in my mind because I think it's not something that I've thought about before. It's something that I think I probably will start to think about more, especially on things like a mezcal or maybe like an agricole rum or yeah, I don't know, even a gin maybe. So yeah, very interesting. Here we go, classic banana. Yellow banana, the sensation of just peeling a perfectly ripe yellow banana, and it has that sweetness to it. It's that sweetness, and a lot of spirits will have that sweetness. So a few that I can think of is a bourbon that's a 1792 that has that kind of banana sensation to it. The Tennessee whiskey Jack Daniel's is a very typical banana note. It might even be more towards the overripe banana. There's some wheated whiskeys that also have that kind of banana note. There's a lot of rums that I would associate with a banana aroma and a banana flavor. And I think a lot of it will start with this kind of typical, just perfectly ripe yellow banana. Something that I personally feel like I have a strong memory of. I think the overripe one I also have a strong memory of because I quite enjoy both of those. But yeah, the green banana is quite new. So for me, this is the green one is the interesting one for me today. When we go into the overripe banana, I think we'll move into some maybe higher ester rums. Some rums has been given an extended fermentation period that gives them that like tropical fruitness. Overripe banana. Almost sickly sweet. Very sweet. Almost like a syrup. You can smell the sugars. It's almost like you can smell the way that this would be really sticky, like a syrup. It's really pronounced actually. It's very, very intense. And in fact, as in when you nose your spirits and you look at the intensity of the spirits, like you can get the sensation of the overripe banana all the way down from your chin's distance here. So this is kind of how you measure typically the intensity of the spirits. So I can actually get very easily some of these aromas from a chin's distance. And yeah, it's just crazy. It's crazy. I think I said this before as well, like it almost feels like a banana bread. It's almost like it's been processed, sugar has been added, maybe even some spices like some cinnamon, some cloves has been added into this, but in reality it's just an overripe banana that's really just developed inside of its peel, and it's kind of processed itself and it's come to this sugary liquid, which is, yeah, just it's goodness. Trying to make a conclusion here, I think as we said in the beginning here, we're trying to create some new memories, and I think what I've done is I definitely triggered something around the green banana stuff, because that's not something that I really had before. The other two, again, quite familiar aromas, not really anything new per se. However, I'm glad I kind of went through and had them at a side by side, because now I feel like I can easily distinguish between the just standard yellow, perfectly ripe banana and the overripe banana, which I feel like I could before, but now I feel like there's a sensation of that banana development as it matures that kind of makes sense now in my head, and I can kind of almost visualize as I would start to smell a spirit, and I would kind of picture a banana and kind of visualize, okay, where in its journey of its lifetime is this banana? Is it like in its infancy and its green kind of vegetal state, or is it all the way down towards its complete rotten state where it's like so sugary, almost like feels like a processed or baked good, a cake of sorts, or is it somewhere in the middle? And maybe that's something that you guys can do, and drop some comments below if you find that interesting, or if that helps you in any way in trying to define that like definition of what type of banana you guys are smelling when you smell and you taste your spirits. That's it for this video, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was fun for me, and as always, if you have any thoughts, anything that you would like me to explore, anything that you guys struggle with in terms of picking between certain flavors, something that you would like me to explore in this kind of format or a slightly different format, then yeah, do let me know, and we'll see what we can do. All right, that's it for now. Patreon supporters, thank you so much for everything that you do and for your support. And yeah, see you next time. Peace.